Hey everybody, it's Bricky. I apologize for the background gameplay. It's actually very bad. I did quite poor in this game. However, it does kind of illustrate my point a little bit, I think, and hopefully will allow me to kind of segue into the discussion of generator changes today. So I don't want to waste any of your time, so let's go ahead and talk about it. Basically, Dead by Daylight has a PTB change they did, which was about generator speed, and that's something I've been asking for an extremely long time. And now that it's finally here, I wanted to tell you what it was. So basically, it's a two and a half part adjustment. The first thing is that the repair speed efficiency debuff for each survivor working on a generator has been increased to 15 seconds up from 10. The second part is that great skill checks while repairing now give 1% bonus progression down from 2%, but they've offset this by making it that you get 300 blood points for every great skill check instead of 150 to change up the blood point generation. So there's also a couple other things they changed, things like Legion's Feral Frenzy. I think they changed some with the Thompson House as well, which is so nice. And then give it a drop down, which is super cool. But we're not talking about that. We're talking almost entirely on the generator discussion. There's also some perk changes, but actually, one I do want to mention, Stakeout actually retains the old school 2% instead of the new 1%, which is great because I love Stakeout, and this is a nice buff. So anyway, what does this mean for generator repair? Well, it seems that the main thing they've been targeting with this generator change is the higher ELO ranks. I don't really have ELO, the red ranks, which is actually something that I think is probably a good change. Low rank generators are not done very quick because people do not have the efficiency. But the higher in rank you go, the more people know not only what they're doing, but they're faster at it, and a lot of times they're with a group. And when they're able to do all these things, and have better perks, it definitely makes gens feel enormously fast. This game, I play as the Death Slinger. You notice that the gens are popping pretty dang quick. And while I'm not playing very well, I'm not exerting the amount of pressure I should be, they still are being done very quickly. So what this does is it makes it so that with a 1% bonus progression from 2%, it means that I think it's about a 0.8 second decrease in generator speed for every great skill check you hit. So if you do an entire generator and you have 10 skill checks and you hit great on all of them, then it's actually gonna take 8 seconds longer than it would normally, if my math is correct right there. So that's actually very good for the people who are much better at the game, because if you're hitting great skill checks every single time, then you're already doing gens at a much faster rate. And having that, I think, is actually a pretty good idea. I also appreciate the blood point compensation because survivors do need more blood points. The repair speed efficiency is also quite nice. So basically, when multiple people are working on a single generator, it makes it go even slower than it goes currently, which was a 10% reduction, now 15. I like that a lot. I do wonder if that'll create some kind of personal generator meta where every survivor just kind of leaves to their own and then does their own generator, which might actually make it seem like the gens go quicker. Because when people are spread out and you can't get to them quick enough, you notice that people will do generators really quickly. But this does stop multi-people on one gen as often. And I actually like that a lot because I found the Discordance is a crutch perk right now. Discordance, I try to run on every single build that I have it. With this character, I didn't. But every time I can, I need it because you really need to get a beat on the survivors early. And if they are both working on a generator, you got to get them off ASAP. So this will help make Discordance less of an auto take, and it'll also make it, more importantly, to help a little bit less strength when it comes to survive with friends who are always currently working on generators. Overall, this is actually, I think, a pretty good change. It is almost entirely targeted at the high ranks, which I think was a great decision considering that the low ranks were already struggling with generators to begin with because they're low ranks. And rank 5 through 1 is where things got absolutely crazy, as well as anyone in the Survive with Friends group. So this is definitely a nice change. It'll help out people like Gunslinger who have a 110 movement speed, and many of the 110 movement speed characters that don't have any form of map pressure, or even the characters that are 115 and don't have map pressure either, say the Clown and stuff. So this actually should help. I feel like at a low rank, no one will even notice this, but at a high rank, it might be just that little bit, just enough to make a difference. It's not huge, but I don't think going huge was necessarily the best idea. So I'm excited to see how it's going to be. I am very curious. Anyway, that's it. That's all I got. Like I said, it's going to be a very short video. I wanted to get straight to the point, and I like it. I don't think I would change any of it. Yeah. No, it seems about right. I mean, there are plenty of other issues I'd like to discuss, but that's not the thing we're talking about right now. It's all generators. So yeah, this seems pretty good. They did balance out a couple of the maps, which is nice, and I'm glad that stakeout's becoming a thing again. But yeah, this is all good. This is my name is Bricky. Thanks for watching. I will see you later. Bye-bye.